about 100 doors.
Hello guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 6 from class ICT E. My name is Alifah Gita Nirmala. My number student is 75. In this video, we will explain about narrative text, which we use for junior high school grade 2 teaching materials. The ability emphasized on the material narrative text this time is the ability to speaking and writing. Narrative text is a type of text in English to tell a story that has a series of interconnected chronological events. The basic purpose of narrative text is to entertain and attract readers by presenting stories or events that have conflicting problems, and at the end of a story, there is a resolution or a happy or even pathetic end. Narrative text is not only limited to stories that smell mystical, fiction, legend, fairy tale, or fable only, but other stories in the form of adventure, mystery, and all forms of story.
Hi, my name is Aulia, Dewi sama Syafira, and I'm from class ICT E. Narrative text itself has 4 important characteristics that we must to identify to distinguish narrative text with the other text. There are: first, use action verb in form the past tense. The second, use certain nouns as pronouns people. The third, use adjective in form noun phrase. And the last is use conjunction in short events.
Hi, my name is Endah, Amalia, Khusna, and my student number is 90. So today we will continue our lesson about the narrative text. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, the next is about the structure from the narrative text. The first one is orientation. Orientation, or commonly called preliminary, it is contains about who, when, and where a story is set. Okay, the next is complication. Complication tells the beginning of the problem that causes the peak of the problem, or commonly called the climax. So in this part, usually the main character is involved. Okay, the next is resolution. In this section is the end of the story, or in the form of solution to the problem that occurred. The problem can be solved, can be better, or even worse, which will later make the story happily end or vice versa. Sometimes there are resolutions that are in the form of other problems to solve. This is intentionally made by the writer to add and maintain interest and tension for the reader. Usually, this type of resolution is in the mysteries or horror genres. The last is reorientation. This part is the closing of an optional story. Reorientation can contain moral lesson, suggestion, or teachings from the author.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Pangestu. This is my part. Story from the farmyard. The rooster were fighting fiercely to be the king of the farmyard. One finally gained advantage and the other surrendered. The losing rooster slunk away and hid itself in a quiet corner. The winner flew up to a high fall, flapped its wing and crowded its victory as loud as it could. Suddenly, an eagle came sailing through the air and carried it off with its talons. The losing rooster immediately came out of its corner and ruled the farmyard from then on.